We recently did Mount Willard, but now we are doing Mount Avalon. Hey everyone, it's Silva and Matt, and we are back in New Hampshire doing another 52 with a view. And if you recognize the sign, you know a few weeks ago we did Mount Willard, and if you haven't seen that one, I'll link it right here in the corner for you to check out. That one was beautiful, but there is probably at least a foot more snow here today than there was last time we were here. So we've already made the turn off onto the Avalon Trail. It is a beautiful day, and tomorrow or tonight a big storm rolls in, so we're getting it to it while it's nice out. The trail is pretty packed down, so once again we have our spikes on. Could have done this in snowshoes. We have our snowshoes in the car. I gotta figure out a good way to hook them to my pack so I can have them in case I need them, but not have to wear them the whole time if I don't need them. And it's actually warmer than I thought it was going to be. It's 18 degrees and sunny, so it's not bad at all. What was it when we left the house? 5? 9. Oh, 9. On the drive over, we stopped at a rest stop and got some really great pictures of Mount Washington. I'll put one here if they came out good enough. So hopefully they look as nice as I think they do. According to the sign, we are 1.2 from Crawford Notch. My watch says like 1.5. Well, from the trailhead anyway, it's not my watch. And AZ Trail is 0.1. I am not sure what the AZ Trail is actually, to tell you the honest goodness truth. It would be nice, as Matt said, if they put how far it is to the summit. Oh well, I know it's not super far. I still have no service, so I can't look, and I should have rode down. But we are going up, and we're at the steep part, which is, I know, towards the end. So the clouds are coming in. We're getting close, and then it's supposed to be a really good view. All right, you know how it is. Looks fairly flat in the camera. But trust me, it's steep. Going up. I mean, we've done worse, but it's pretty steep. Here's the sign that we were looking for. Mount Avalon is 0.5. And then we can get to Mount Tom, Spur Trail, Willie Range Trail, Zealand Trail, Zealand Falls Hut. Lots of the ones that are on my to-do list. So we are heading up. I thought the other part was the steep part, but we are now in the middle of the steep part. And I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see the steep part. And other hikers had been glissading down, so it was really packed down, which sounds really fun, but when you're trying to climb up the pack down, it was a little rough. But now people have passed us. We stopped to rest, and so there's some footholds, I guess. All right, off we go. Whew, we're still going up. It's really pretty, but let me just tell you, this section is really hard. We've stopped a lot to rest, but it's hard. How you would think if someone glissades and packs it down, it'd be easier with your spikes, but for whatever reason, it's not. It's not. But I think we're getting close. Don't mind my heavy breathing. But this is really pretty through here, so I thought I'd try and film a little. Whew. Oh, this is really pretty. think we are less than 0.1 from the job, which is good. We just saw 2 hikers coming down. And I was like, oh, you got a long way to go. I was like, to Mount Avalon? Because they were talking about how far it was. And they're like, oh, no. I think they were going to Mount Field, maybe? There's a couple more beyond this, so I said, oh, no. We're not doing that today. $100 yards to the summit. And that way is was it Mount Field this way? Yeah, Mount Field. Yeah. It's still a mile away. Yeah, if we want to go to the left, Mount Field is still a mile away. We're not doing that today. We made it. Whew. My legs. Beautiful view. All right, zoom in a little. Here's another view. Come up and go to the right after. There's another little view. I don't know if you can do that in the summertime, though. I guess it's very different up here in the summer. It's all rocky. Some little footprints in the snow. Some animal. One last look before we head down. Took longer than expected because of the steepness. But I have a feeling I'm going to slide down some because it was steep enough that I'll probably fall on my butt, even if I don't want to. Alright, we are heading down. Been heading down. A parade of dogs just passed us. 4 big dogs. Was it 5? I am, but I'm cramping. Yeah. I keep falling on my butt. So, I'm going to do this. I'm not going super fast, but I sent Matt ahead. Alright, we are about halfway down. All Trails has this at 3.3 miles and 1,528 feet of elevation gain. We'll see what my watch says when we get to the bottom, see if they agree. Also, I had a really great time glissading down some of the steep parts. First time glissading, that was great. Lots of fun. Right. My butt's wet, but oh well, what are you gonna do? It was gonna be wet anyway because I kept falling on it. He did not fall. It's fine, he didn't have as much fun as me. How's that? I think we're getting close to the end at the trailhead. But this one was much harder than Willard, I thought. At least the last half mile. The rest wasn't too bad. Although, if you even step a centimeter to the edge too far, you sink. So, there's that. But the last half mile is the hard part. Made it back to the sign. We got just a very short distance now to the trailhead. .45 miles, 1,478, I think it says, feet of elevation gain, and 3 hours and 53 minutes, because dang, that last part was a bummer. We made it back to the car. We're starving, and my feet are soaked. I gotta do something different for boots for winter. I've been using my trail runners with spikes or trail runners with snowshoes, and I'm gonna invest in something different because we want to start doing more winter hikes and do some harder ones. So definitely need some better footwear and some new gloves. So that is the plan. But we did have a nice time. It was tough, much tougher than Willard, but great view at the end, so that's nice. And we talked to a couple people that said they'd done it in the summer, and that last little bit from the sign where it says 100 yards to the summit is really, really hard in the summertime. I guess it must be rock scrambles, but the snow filled that all in for us, so there's that. All right, everyone, hope you have a fantastic week, and we'll see you in the next video.